Lesson 58, Movement and Speed. Hello, and welcome to this lesson. Today, we are going to learn useful vocabulary for describing different types of movement, fast and slow movement, and the speed at which people, vehicles, and other things travel. A. Particular types of movement. The verb move is the basic word for all kinds of movement. It can also mean changing the place where you live. For example, we have moved. Would you like our new address? Different forms of transport commonly combine with particular movement verbs. Cars and lorries travel along roads or drive along roads. Trains travel along rails. Boats and ships sail on rivers or sail across the sea. Rivers and streams flow through towns and villages. Many things have their own characteristic movement verbs. It is useful to learn these verbs as complete collocations and remember them in sentences. When a car suddenly changes direction from one side to another, it swerves. For example, the car swerved to avoid a dog that had run into the road. When a person or object moves suddenly to one side, it veers. For example, the car veered suddenly to the side. When clouds move slowly across the sky, they drift. For example, white clouds drifted across the sky. When a flag moves gently from side to side in the wind, it flutters. For example, the flag fluttered in the wind. When leaves move slightly in a gentle wind, they stir. For example, the leaves stirred in the light breeze. When trees move slowly from side to side, they sway. For example, the trees swayed backwards and forwards as the wind became stronger. B. Verbs for fast and slow movement. To crawl along means to move extremely slowly. For example, the traffic was crawling along because of the roadworks. To dawdle means to move unnecessarily slowly and waste time. For example, stop dawdling. We will be late. To tear along means to travel extremely quickly. For example, a car suddenly came around the bend and tore along the road at high speed. To shoot past means to move past someone or something very quickly. For example, a police car shot past a few seconds later. To hurry or rush means to move quickly, because there is not much time. For example, everyone was hurrying and rushing to finish their shopping before closing time. To creep along means to move very slowly and carefully. For example, the train was creeping along at about 20 miles per hour, so I knew we would be late. To plod along means to walk slowly and heavily, often because you are tired. For example, the donkey was plodding along the road. To cruise means to travel steadily at a comfortable and constant speed. For example, the plane was cruising at a height of 30,000 meters. C. Nouns for describing speed. Speed is the general word used for vehicles, developments, and changes. For example, we were traveling at high speed. Rate is often used in statistical contexts, especially when discussing increases and decreases. For example, the birth rate is going down. Pace describes how fast or slowly you experience an activity or event. For example, the lesson was going at a very slow pace. Velocity is mainly used in technical and scientific contexts. For example, scientists measured the velocity of the moving object. Common mistakes. Use the preposition at with speed, rate, and pace. Say, the train was traveling at a speed of 120 kilometers per hour. Do not say, the train was traveling with a speed of 120 kilometers per hour.